What is up, everyone? I'm finally back, and well, it's been 1 week or so. I'm sorry. I know. I hate when I go this long without uploading. It really does suck. But I've had a lot to work on. I've had a lot of planning, a lot of work. My job and everything like that. I was sick a little bit as well last week. Had a cold, but finally I'm gonna do this. I'm sorry there was no reaction to the Black Widow trailer. I don't think I will do it anyways. Now it's been too long anyways. But I've seen it though, and I can just say that looks amazing. I just love the scenes with the Taskmaster and all that. So I'm super excited for that. There's maybe a spot coming tonight during the Super Bowl. So tomorrow I'm not gonna sit up and watch the Super Bowl. That really doesn't interest me. Not even the teams in there not too interesting to me, or the halftime show either. I like Shakira and J-Lo and so on, but I have work tomorrow, so I'm not gonna sit up for that. But maybe if it is a spot, if I can find it on the YouTube, I may react to that tomorrow somewhere, maybe in the afternoon when I get home. If I get the time. But now, before I go to sleep, I just wanted to do this because I needed to do one more trailer, and but before we get into this, I just wanted to address something a little bit. To speaking of Super Bowl and of sports, I have also by the way, I also have an announcement come up on another channel that has to do with, well, mainly that team right there, and also some others, like a little bit about football, but that'll come later in the week. But speaking about sports, it's been a week now, but I hadn't had time to upload, but I just wanted to address it myself as well. Something that happened now exactly a week ago, and last Sunday, and well, something very tragic. We lost one of the most incredible and most inspiring and just amazing athletes and just persons overall, in sports, not just in his sport, but every other sport. So just overall, one of the best, one of the greatest, Kobe Bryant. He, of course, really meant a lot to so many people. Then I can, I'm sure I'm not speaking just for myself when I say that he was, many people outside of U.S.'s first introduction into basketball. At least that's for me. He was. He was the one who got me into basketball for a bit back in the early 2000s. A bit then when I was much younger, and when I started seeing a little bit into it, I saw Kobe. I saw him everywhere, like Kobe Bryant, like really cool, and how he shots and everything. I saw the Lakers, and I started liking the Lakers because of that. Until now, recently, I've started to, of course, gone in for more for the Spurs, but I still like the Lakers a lot, and they're like my second favorite team. And it's just I have a lot for him to thank for because without him I wouldn't maybe even know that much about basketball as I know, but not just basketball, no, but just in general, everything that he put up, everything that he did outside of the court and on it. He did so much great stuff, and he always put a smile on people's faces. When he played and when he did all his work outside of basketball as well, and he retired on a big high note. Like, he has the second highest scoring ever in a basketball game in the NBA, with that game against the Toronto Raptors. And that's such an iconic moment that so many people remember, and I've seen so many people now, like other players and like basketball players and other people that were him and were close to him from other sports as well, have all talked about him and talked about what he really brought in. So I just wanted to say that thank you, Kobe. I just want to say thank you, Kobe, for everything. And I still can't believe that we lost him. And he was way too young for it. He was only 41 years old, and he made such an impact. And so many other people have talked, especially Shaq, has been talking about him a lot and how he so close to him. And it's just, he brought a smile to so many people's faces. He inspired so many. And he, personally, for me, it was also something very special because he was a big fan of my favorite football club, or soccer club, if you want to say that for all Americans, Barcelona. He talked a lot about Barcelona. He admired many other players like Puyol and Xavi and of course Lionel Messi. Right, that was such a big thing because he admired Messi as an athlete so much, and even wore the number 10 shirt in the national team because of Messi. So it was just, he also visited Barcelona many times over the years. So it just feels like you've lost somebody that meant a lot to you and like that. And what's even worse, it was just not him. It was also his little young daughter, Giana. I'm sorry for I think it was Gianna, right? I pronounced that, or Gigi as she's also called. She was only 13 years old, and that's make it hurt even more. I mean, it just makes you feel even more pain when you see that such a young girl that just, her life hadn't even really started yet, and she had so much ahead of her. She was so talented, and they were so close with each other. Both her and her dad, they were so close, and you know, you couldn't separate them really. It was just, and it's kind of that weird feeling like in the end they were together, and it's such a scary thought to think how Kobe must have felt in those last moments. It's just with his girl trying to tell her everything is gonna be okay when, well, obviously he knew that they possibly won't make it out. But at least there's some comfort in that they were together and they could keep each other comfort, but I can't even start to imagine how Vanessa must feel, how his other three daughters must feel, and well, the youngest one is still baby. She doesn't even know anything what's going on and what has happened. So she's gonna grow up without a big sister, without a dad, and it's heartbreaking. It really is heartbreaking and unbelievably painful to something like that. Just crazy. But yeah, I just want to say rest in peace, Kobe. Rest in peace, Gianna. And also, by the way, all the other 7 passengers that were on that plane, I want to say a quick shout out to them as well. Send my condolences to their families. I don't remember names right now. I'll put a picture up here. You can see them there. There was like a baseball coach, I think, youth baseball coach, and his wife and his daughter, a couple other ones too, rather two more young girls than their lives as well, and it's just horrible. I wish them all send them all love and prayers to them and their families, because this is such a horrible thing to witness, really, because this is something like almost people haven't really felt this big for most people since, I don't know, such a big icon in a way, since maybe for many people, at least in the US, is like is on par with big death like David Bowie or Michael Jackson or some people like that. Kobe was an icon for more than one reason, and it's terrible. So much love to his family and to all the other families that were affected. And I'll just say, rest in peace, Black Mamba. You will forever be remembered. And I even put up a shirt here on my door for him. It's on the outside of the door. I have a Lakers shirt with number 24 on, and it's really sad. And I've talked to my cousin as well. I've already talked to him. He's a Lakers fan, and he probably sad about that. He liked Kobe. He liked Lakers. So I know many people who did, and many people who were affected by it. So yeah, that's all I just wanted to say with this video. I am back. Sorry, but I did not want this to be something like this to be the video, but I just had to say this first. Get this, because this is so important before I upload another video, because this is really, stays close, and it's something I just wanted to send out my condolences and my respect to Kobe and his family and everybody else in that that died in that crash, in that helicopter crash. It's so I have no words for it, really. I'm sorry this dragged on, but I was actually thinking to this maybe to be an intro before the other video, but this will probably be a separate video. I'll upload this first. I'm sorry that my head had to be a little bit down, bring the mood down, but yeah. As I said, it is what it is. It's just, that's life. One time you're here, and next you're gone, and it's the same, not just for yourself, but everybody around you. So everybody just remember to hug your people, hug your loved ones, and tell them how much you love them. Whether that's your parents, your siblings, your friends, grandparents, wife, kids, anything like that. Just tell them that you love them, because you never know when life's cruel reality can split you apart. And I've lost many people as well there here over the years, and I know how that feels to lose someone very close to you. And that's, we are sad about Kobe, but the ones who must be really mostly sad have to be his parents and his family, close, his wife, his other kids, because they lost a son, a husband, a father, and of course with Giana, they lost a daughter, a sister, a granddaughter, and more like that. It's just unbelievably sad. But yeah, I just wanted to say that, rest in peace, Kobe. Thank you for everything. Your legacy will forever live on. Thank you guys for watching, and leave a like for Kobe, right? I don't want to ask for likes, and I'm not gonna do anything, but if you feel good, leave a comment down, at least not but leave a comment down below and tell me if Kobe affected you in any way, and if he was your inspiration for you anyway. So he was one of your main reasons that you loved basketball so much. If you did, please do that. I want to hear what you guys think about it. It's been a week now, and it still doesn't feel real. It really doesn't. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'm not gonna say normal stuff, because out of respect for Kobe, just that kind of thing. I just want to hear you guys, what your thoughts on this. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. And the next one will probably come up directly after this, and it's gonna be a reaction to a trailer, a new movie trailer. So hopefully that'll bring up my mood, or my mood a little bit. I'll see you then.